2:34 p.m. 2:34 p.m. 2:34 p.m. June 5th. As I was saying downstairs, the way you know these people are all full of shit and are fucking criminals and involved in terrorism is they sit around observing these people performing witness tampering daily, 12 to 17 hours a day, with threats and intimidation, assault, etc. They witness this, they see it. They see them manufacturing witness tampering threats on some computer world or something. They see this. They also see these people stealing intellectual property and committing economic espionage on a regular basis, and other forms of theft and IP theft and aggravated assault and robbery. They never arrested one person. If they were investigators, who wouldn't arrest or report someone performing witness tampering for a terrorist organization and stealing intellectual property for terrorist and terrorist financing? If they were investigators and not criminals, who wouldn't report that? Yeah, if you know someone's a terrorist, you report it or you arrest them, especially if you're an investigator. So the way you know they're terrorists and involved in a terrorist organization, they haven't arrested one person for terrorist financing. They haven't arrested one person for witness tampering for a terrorist organization. And when you're witness tampering for a terrorist organization, you're a terrorist. So that should tell you whoever these Illuminati investigators aren't investigators. They're terrorists. And these other people are terrorists because, you know, when you perform witness tampering for a terrorist organization, you are a terrorist. And if an investigator is watching this, you would be in prison in a federal pen or another prison system. If you're stealing intellectual property, IP, and data for a terrorist organization, for terrorist financing, economic espionage, you go to prison for it. So it should tell you whoever these pretending investigators are terrorists and criminals involved with the other terrorists, because you go to prison for witness tampering. That's a really big deal when you're performing witness tampering for a terrorist organization and trying to silence a witness about terrorism, organized crime, RICO, economic espionage, sexual slavery, theft of trillions. So who hasn't put it together? So these people pretending to be investigators are criminals too, because, you know, people who are performing witness tampering on a key witness to terrorism, organized crime, and RICO, investigators would arrest them because they're not just performing witness tampering, they're performing witness tampering for a terrorist organization, and hence they're terrorists. And then if they're performing witness tampering for an organized crime syndicate, they're involved with organized crime and performing witness tampering, investigators would arrest them. So that should tell you they're all involved in organized crime and terrorism, and they are, and in the least, they're accomplices. And if they were investigators, they would have arrested these people. Praise Jesus.